presents rescue firefighters with one of their most dangerous challenges. The scene is chaotic. Debris covers the streets, limiting access. Broken utility lines spew gas, water, and raw sewage. And shattered electrical services create electrocution and fire hazards. At times, fire involves part of the collapsed structure. Our job as rescuers is to arrive at this scene and begin the process of locating and removing trapped victims. This must be accomplished while protecting the rescuer and the victim, and it must occur quickly.
Hello, my name is Downey Sr. I'm a battalion chief with the Fire Department of the City of New York. I've also worked with FEMA for the past 5 years, assisting in the development and planning of strategy and tactics for collapse rescue operations. Getting started, beginning to understand the collapse rescue process, sharing fundamental knowledge about how buildings collapse. These programs will do all these things and will look at their practical application at live incidents. Experience is the best teacher. Always has been, always will be. What you will learn from these tapes will help you learn from your experience and enable you to approach even your first collapse incident with the skills necessary to work as a better, safer rescuer. This training series will address valuable background knowledge and will detail many specific collapse rescue topics.
We'll begin by looking at building construction as it relates to building collapse, and at the main types of building collapse that occur.
When we speak the same language, we communicate better and understand each other faster. The terminology of collapse rescue is no different, and this series will use the terms defined and outlined in documents written to set national standards, NFPA 1470.
These standards identify and define specific levels of training for safely conducting operations at structural collapse incidents. 1470's standards organize operational capabilities into 4 levels: basic, light, medium, and heavy. Throughout the programs, these levels will be used to identify training and equipment appropriate to each level.
NFPA 1470 is a valuable document that any firefighter or officer should become familiar with. As firefighters, we study building construction to understand how fire spreads. We combine that knowledge with our experience to effectively stretch and operate attack lines, perform ventilation operations, and to complete search and rescue operations. The same knowledge of building construction is an important fundamental for collapse rescue operations. If you know how a building is put together, you will understand how to work with it when it comes apart in a collapse.